In this video, we're going to look at some plants I identified on a walk on Eleuthera in the Bahamas. We recently took a trip across the Atlantic, and our last stop was the beautiful Bahamas, and I had fun walking the location where we were at and saw some plants that I expected, saw some I didn't expect, so just follow along. Hi, I'm Bowtie Dave. I'm Bowtie Dave, and welcome to Bowtie Life. If you watch our channel much, you know that we recently undertook a project that I was a little mysterious about, basically because I didn't want people to know that our house was empty for a month. But that project took us to England and a transatlantic cruise back for a whole month. And it was a wonderful trip. Fortunately, we are blessed to be able to do such things, and we invested into some mental health time and really enjoyed ourselves. The very last stop, and this will be the first video on this channel for our trip, is in the Bahamas on Disney's Lookout Key on Lighthouse Point. That's hard to say 10 times fast, but anyway, it is Disney's private area on Eleuthera, which is an island in the Bahamas. And it is a relatively new area. In fact, when we were there, it's only 4 or 5 months old. And if you've ever been to Disney's Castaway Cay in the Bahamas, you have seen a lot of developed area. Well, this new area, there's a lot going on. There's a lot still growing. And this brand new space is not Castaway Cay. It's totally different, completely different. In fact, don't go there looking for Castaway Cay. If you want Castaway Cay, go to Castaway Cay. This is a totally different space, different focuses, different developments, different organizations. In fact, some of the organization of the area is really impressive. I was so pleased with how well they're doing. They've learned a lot from Castaway Cay. Not that Castaway Cay has any problems. We love Castaway Cay, but they have learned a lot, and it is a totally different space with different ideas, and they've done a great job. But I walked around, I did a video tour. In fact, this video is based on that video tour over on Tigger Travels. If you haven't subscribed there and you're interested in travel, go over to Tigger Travels. I'll put a link in the upper right hand corner in the cards. There'll be a link at the end of the video and probably down in the description as well. If you're not interested in travel like that, don't go there. You don't have to subscribe. I would like as many subscribers as possible over there, but if you're not interested, don't subscribe there. You can stay right here and get all the good gardening stuff. We do have a few more garden themed events that we'll be doing videos on from that trip, and keep an eye out. So subscribe for Kew Gardens and a botanical garden, a very old botanical garden in the Azores, which is very interesting. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. As we're going through here, if you have any questions or comments, share your experience, please use the comments on this video. I love hearing from y'all, and I like talking with y'all, and sometimes I learn stuff from the people that comment on my channel. Interestingly enough, I think I have all these plants identified right, but if you know something that I don't, by all means, let me know. Some of these, there was one I know I got question marks on. I don't know if that was it. I think it was, but I'm not sure. Anyway, what do you think of the garden? Look at all the loofah growing out here above my shoulders. And we got, look at here, we got dragon cayenne peppers growing over here. We got a lot of peppadew over here. It's very exciting to be back in the garden after a month away. Oh my goodness, it was a long, long trip. But anyway, yeah. So a lot of this, okay, yeah, let me talk about the video. The original video is very long. It's about an hour long. And like I said, you want to see that, there will be a link at the end of the video and in the description to the video itself. This video is going to be quite a bit shorter because we're going to fast forward through some of the just plain walking. And actually I'm going to be cutting out some of the walking, but you can get an idea of what the place looks like in those fast areas. But I'm going to slow down and just show mainly the plants that I identified. And I was actually surprised by how many I could identify. Some of them actually didn't surprise me that they were there, the normal stuff you would expect to find in the Bahamas. There were a couple that I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, and how pretty it looked and everything. But yeah, so without further ado, I could talk on all day about this, but let me just jump right into the video and enjoy it. Tons of flora around, all kinds of succulents and bougainvillea. Let's see if we can identify some of these on video. Ooh, woo. Mangrove, come in here and I saw this little red flower. Look at that, beautiful. It's a scarlet creeper. He even saw a piece of the mature seed right there and the leaf. Isn't that the coolest thing? Bay cedar, a couple of them here. Right in the middle of the adult cabanas. For those of you that saw my video on seaweed for compost. You know how much I love this stuff. This is the same stuff that I put in my garden each year. Try to get as much as I can. I got about 2 yards this past year. These little nodules have lots of nutrients in there for the garden that's hard to get anywhere else. And when you live at the beach, it's free for the most part, unless you're prohibited from taking it. Of course, we're on a cruise right now. I can't get much of it on my suitcase. jets are out this morning. So hope you enjoyed that relatively short tour. Like I said in the beginning, if you want to see the whole thing, you are way more than welcome to, and go over to Tigger Travels and see that video. Yeah, so how about those flowers though? I really like the crimson. Was it the red creeper, the little flower vine? Definitely don't want that because I saw that stuff growing everywhere. I've got enough invasive ivies over here that I'm not going to add that to my trouble list. Please subscribe so you don't miss more of the trip in England and the Azores. It was a very fun trip. I don't have a lot more to say. I just hope you enjoyed this and hope you subscribe to stick around. One thing I do want to say about this, you know, if you watch much of my content, I do a lot of garden tours. I do 3 a month. There's 3 sections of our property that I do every month. And I like garden tours. I enjoy watching them. I watch my own garden tours because they're my log. I watch other people's garden tours because I get inspiration from other people's gardens. And really, I wanted to share this. If it gives you any inspiration of something to try growing, I hope it does. I hope it gives you some kind of inspiration. Maybe not specifically what you saw here, but something similar. You can look in your area to see what kinds of things grow in your area. An extension office or this. Lots of places you can go to research. Look at other YouTube channels because there's a lot of places that are local to you. I guarantee there's a YouTube channel that is local to you wherever you're at. And you can get an idea of what grows in your area. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all those of you who have subscribed and made Bowtie Life what it is today. It has been an exciting ride for the past 3 years, and we're continuing to grow. And I'm looking forward to the future, and I'm looking forward to having you along. So, only one thing left to say. Y'all have a blessed day.